to infinity and oops. The SpaceX saga, where progress is measured in fireballs. Once upon a time in a galaxy not so far away, Texas, a man named Elon Musk looked up at the stars and said, "I'm going there, whether NASA likes it or not." Thus was born SpaceX, the company that decided blowing up rockets was just part of the fun. Since 2002, SpaceX has done things no one thought possible, like launching astronauts into orbit in stylish spacewear, or making rockets do parkour moves mid-air before landing like ballerinas, or casually dropping 6,000 plus internet satellites into the sky because Wi-Fi in Antarctica matters too. But among all these glittering successes stands Starship, SpaceX's gleaming, shiny, absolutely massive promise to take humanity to the moon, Mars, and probably Mars's moon, just for good measure. And while the dream is big, the journey has been, well, a bit fiery. Before we dive into the pyrotechnics, let's give credit where it's due. SpaceX took a failing rocket industry and turned it into a tech bro fever dream come true. But then they built a spaceship the size of a skyscraper and decided to launch it with enough force to impress Thor. Imagine a rocket so big it makes the Statue of Liberty feel short. That's Starship. Over 400 feet tall, it's made of stainless steel and ambition.
Dude, you're ripped! Thank you!
Starship has two parts, Super Heavy booster, 33 engines, the ship, Starship. The top bit that's supposed to fly to Mars, bring back souvenirs, and maybe stop at the moon for a snack break. Musk claims it will one day carry 100 people at a time, which is adorable considering right now it struggles with carrying itself. In 2020, early prototypes decided the best way to land was not to land at all. They kissed the ground at 20 miles per hour and called it science. On January 16, 2025, Starship took off bravely and then bravely disassembled itself in midair due to some propellant leaks and a hot attic. On March 6, SpaceX reached new heights, literally, and then the rocket exploded so spectacularly it was seen from Florida to the Caribbean. Great for skywatchers, not so great for Starship. But the booster was caught by those giant chopstick arms again, like some kind of giant metal claw game. And then, on May 27, 2025, miracles of miracles, Starship launched. It flew. It entered orbit. It didn't explode mid-air. This is what progress looks like. Cautious optimism and a team waiting with fire extinguishers just in case. Granted, they lost contact with the booster somewhere off the Gulf of Mexico, but hey, that's basically SpaceX's version of, "It's not you, it's me." Jokes aside, Starship is meant to be the future. If it works consistently, Starship could carry giant telescopes, lunar habitats, and perhaps a few astronauts who are really into geology. But first, it has to survive more than 10 minutes in the sky. To SpaceX, a failed test flight isn't failure, it's feedback delivered at 20,000 miles per hour. They call them rapid unscheduled disassemblies. The rest of us call them kaboom. But here's the thing, they learn every single time. Each explosion teaches them something new. It's trial by fire, literally, but that's how SpaceX rolls. So, did SpaceX actually deliver? Let's put it this way. Have they revolutionized space launches? Made rocket landings cooler than ever? Put the ow in wow with explosive test flights? Reached Mars? But give it a minute. SpaceX may not have landed anyone on Mars yet, but they've made more progress in 20 years than most governments have in 50, and they've done it with memes, live streams, and rockets that look like chrome burritos. Yes, SpaceX has had its fair share of whoopsies. Yes, SpaceX has exploded more times than a popcorn bag in a microwave. But behind every fireball is a fearless push. Because if reaching Mars were easy, we'd already be sending postcards from Olympus Mons. Until then, we'll keep watching with popcorn in hand as SpaceX launches, learns, explodes sometimes, and does it all over again, one giant, chaotic, incredible leap at a time.